Hey, what's up, my new Standard Nation? It's TJ with Strategic Real Estate Experts, and today we're going to talk about earnest money. What is it, and what happens to it, and how do you get it back if for some reason you don't close on the house? So, earnest money can also be called a good faith deposit. It kind of depends on where you are in the country, people's slang and lingo. But what earnest money is, it's money that you put down up front on an offer to show the seller that you're serious about buying the property. So what it is you're saying, look, I'm earnest or serious about buying your home, and if you walk away for no reason whatsoever, you will lose that deposit. So obviously if your financing falls through, the inspection fails, and you live up to the dates and timelines in that contract, the seller should release that earnest money back to you. So again, the earnest money is to show your seriousness in buying the property. A lot of people ask, well, how much should that be? Again, it's going to be dependent on where you are in the country. You can offer whatever you want. You could say you're only going to put $100 down. Obviously, that doesn't look real serious. Most of the buyers we work with, we recommend at least 1%. So if you're buying a $200,000 house, $2,000 down to show that you're going to go through with the transaction or risk losing that money. So what happens to that, though, is it will go and get put into a trust account until closing. So what happens at least in our area, at the closing, it will get credited, or it will show up on the buyer side of the closing statement, and it will go towards your closing cost, down payment, whatever that may be. If you end up having money coming back to you, at least where we are, the title company will write you a check for that difference if for some reason that's the case for you and you're getting a no money down loan and all your closing costs covered somehow. So what happens though if the seller says, you know what, you said you couldn't get financing, but I'm not going to give you your earnest money back. I don't know what it is in your specific area. Where we are in Wisconsin, there's a whole bunch of rules in place and steps that have to be taken to negotiate or talk about if the seller will not relinquish or sign a cancellation and mutual release agreement. So just know, I don't want to get super into detail. We typically have people agree because we can point out and say, here's what was in the contract, here's what you're saying you want, and usually people come together. With that said, if for some reason you're fighting over the earnest money, again, there's stuff you can do to help point out and show your case, but really, hopefully you don't have to go down that road. You could end up hiring an attorney, which was probably going to be more cost effective than the cost of the earnest money anyway. But anyway, really today I just wanted to let you know what earnest money is, why it's important, and in my opinion, why you should at least be putting down 1%. Look, if you enjoyed the video or want to know more about what it takes to actually buy a home, check out knowbeforeyoubuy.realestate.com. You can call, text, or email me with any questions around buying or selling a home. My number is 608-576-0044, and email is tj@sreehelp.com. Don't forget to raise your standard, and we'll talk to you soon.